Hello and welcome to the All Night Gamers Podcast, episode 136. Hi, hello, hi. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us for another edition of the show. Uh, Kyle's back again. Cooper's not.
I
He'll be
am.
here in an undetermined amount of
Whenever.
time. You will hear him join, I'm sure. How we doing, gents?
Okay. Tired, but
Good.
okay.
Pretty good.
I'm
It's
surviving.
it's one of my 2 days off this week, so I'm chilling.
Nice.
It's also one of my 2 days off. And then next week it's one again.
Pain.
Nice. Hate that for you.
Yeah.
We got employees and then people are leaving again, so they're like, oh, we had just enough to let you only work 5 days. Wow, thanks.
Dang.
Um. All right, well, let's roll into it. I didn't see this get added. 11-year-old stabbed at a Dollar Tree after calling a man an NPC in Seattle.
What?
Oh,
He was
okay.
stabbed multiple times.
So
Oh my
That's a way to
God.
start the
a
show.
kid called a guy an NPC, and then the guy stabbed him multiple times?
Yeah.
Dude.
That is crazy.
Dude, what?
That's absolutely wild.
I'm gonna Google this headline because I would
Here,
like to.
I'm putting
to
the
read
headline
this.
in the... I'm putting the article.
Oh my god. Uh, the guy was 29 years old. The kids called him an NPC, and he allegedly responded by brandishing a knife and chasing the kids into a Dollar Tree. Okay, so this occurred outside of a Dollar Tree, and they got chased into it, then stabbed the 11-year-old multiple times and injuring his lung and liver. The 11-year-old was hospitalized but has survived the attack and is back home.
Wow.
Meanwhile, the guy was arrested and charged with 2 counts of assault, one for assault
I
with
would
a
hope so.
weapon and another for assault of a child.
Wow.
I didn't realize those were separate things, but that's good.
I don't think I realized that either.
Yeah,
I just-
that
I was
The
at work
family has set up a
yesterday, and I just
GoFundMe.
happened to see this article go up, and I was like, "Oh, we gotta talk about this."
yeah, I mean that's a way to start. Good God.
The family set up a GoFundMe for those interested in donating to
Amazing.
the 11-year-old.
You got stabbed for making an NPC joke. That's
I
rough,
swear.
dude. What's wrong with the guy? Like why? What
He's-
demons is this man fighting?
I don't
I
know.
could
He's,
never be. I can't imagine ever being so angry that if a kid called me an NPC, I would be like, "Yep, I'm gonna stab you like a lot, right now."
That's
I-
crazy.
Not that I can really. I can't imagine many scenarios in which I'd have that thought, even less so towards a child.
Did they say how many specific times? They just say multiple times,
They
yeah?
just said multiple
It just
times.
says multiple
I
times,
mean,
and
at
that
his
it's
lung and
lung
his liver,
and
so
liver.
like just all in his chest and
Say
stomach.
at least 2 times. That's crazy. Imagine.
Imagine being an employee in the. Imagine actually being an NPC in the Dollar Tree,
Mm-hmm.
and
I
you.
swear. That'd be
Watch out! Watch out! He's gonna stab me. What is that kid on about? Oh my God! He actually. uh. Okay, what a way to start. Poor kid. That guy's insane. Just,
very true.
what demons are you fighting? Anyway, the Super Mario Bros. Theme is the first video game music enshrined in the National Recording Registry.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's cool.
Yeah. Just like the OG NES theme?
Yes.
Huh.
So what other things do you think they'll take? Pac-Man, kinda, but does Pac-Man really
Pac-Man,
has a boot up
Galaga.
theme? But
I mean, I think it's a stretch, but I really want Zelda.
I
theme
think
song.
Zelda's got a good shot.
Yeah,
They would probably take the main one.
most
that's used-
likely.
If they were
Most
gonna take
likely.
anything, yeah.
Trying to think of other like iconic video
Okay,
game
so
songs.
I wanna give a little context about how random this is. So the National Recording Registry is ran by the U.S. Library of Congress. Every year, the library selects a small collection of audio sampling that, or of audio that samples the range and diversity of American recorded sound heritage in order to increase preservation awareness.
Hmm.
And this line in the article I want to read so bad. The iconic Nintendo tune joins a wide range of other historical musical picks, ranging from Mariah Carey's Perpetual Christmas hit to Puerto Rican rapper Daddy Yankee's chart-topping Gasolina.
Hmm.
Which, if you don't
Uh,
know what that song is, I know you've heard it because I've definitely heard it a million times. But also, I just want to say that Mario is now sitting along the likes of Daddy Yankee
Cool, great.
And Mariah Carey. All I
and
want for
Mariah
Christmas
Carey.
is you.
That is wonderful.
All right, we need something normal this year. Okay, we'll put.
Then
Yeah, Puerto Rican rap music, Christmas song, NES song. Okay,
Let's go.
sure. I mean, that is quite diverse, if I'm
True.
being honest.
Very,
True,
very true.
but it's just a funny lineup to hear together. Like you wouldn't hear that lineup anywhere else.
Nope. Uh, yeah, like the Mariah Carey thing isn't even what's throwing me off that much. It's like Daddy Yankee and Nintendo being in the same sentence is really throwing me off.
understandable.
Yeah.
It is quite fun.
Well, congratulations, Mario.
Truly.
Sega officially has made a deal to buy Rovio for 706 million euros, which is about $771 million. Rovio is the people behind Angry Birds, if you don't know.
Yep.
So, yeah,
That's all they had to be known for.
that was originally going to be a rumor this week, but no, it
It's
became,
real.
became
No.
fact. Yeah.
Wow.
I wonder what Sega's gonna do with them. Anything?
No
Is this
clue.
gonna be like a
No.
Microsoft kind of acquisition, or?
Now what they're gonna do is they're gonna do angry Sonic characters, and instead of birds, you're just shooting off Sonic and Shadow and Amy and Knuckles and Tails. I had to think of who all was Sonic.
I prefer the title Sonic Birds.
Nah, angry Sonic.
Angry Eggman.
Yeah, I have no clue.
Angry Eggman.
That was dumb.
This is all dumb. Every bit of this is
Sorry,
dumb.
no, me.
Sega bought
I was
Angry Birds.
thinking.
Oh,
I wasn't thinking. I was like, this will be a great idea. I stood on the mound. You had the electric get blown up by lightning, and held the electric weapon. So it
What?
just nuked
He's playing Breath of the
Breath of the
Wild.
Wild.
Oh, dude, you gotta tell me that first. I
I
was
was
like,
gonna say there was no
what
context.
level at
There's
Angry
no
Birds? A lightning?
There was
Wow,
absolutely
3D
no
Angry
context.
Birds.
Back here.
Okay. The Mario movie passed $600 million globally this past weekend, becoming the biggest video game adaptation movie ever.
It still hasn't been released in Japan.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're waiting for
Wow.
Golden Week. So
So next week.
That's crazy.
So I guess report back in a couple weeks then. That's going to be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Advanced Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp launches this Thursday. I
That's cool.
spent a voucher on it. Early collector's corner segment. That's where one of my vouchers is going.
Whoa. Oh no,
What
wait.
is
It's full price, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought
Yeah,
I
if
thought it
if
was
it
way
was
cheaper.
if it was 50 or something or less, I wasn't gonna do it. But I was like, I don't really have.
Because it's the 2 games, they're making it 60. Okay. I thought it was cheaper and that you had thrown the voucher at like a $40 game.
No, I'm probably gonna use the other one on Pikmin 4, but I'm not really certain yet.
Understandable.
But anyway, yeah. So that comes out on Thursday.
Yeah.
Stardew Valley is gonna get a 1.6 update. Let's freaking go! It's not all
Let's
that crazy.
go.
It's mostly just modding accessibility, which
But there are gonna be
I'm
some new things
yeah, there will
That's
be new
still gonna be
things.
fun though.
It's
for all.
basically all we know is
Modding
don't expect
is-
1.5 or anywhere near that
Level.
but there will be
But
some
It-
things.
there will be
yeah.
some.
And also modding's
it-
going to be way easier, which kudos.
Yeah,
Nice.
But this is basically mod update, and he's taking a break from Haunted Chocolatier to walk out.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, I do the same thing whenever I'm tired of playing games. I just go back to Stardew for a little bit.
It's a very chill game.
I have a few ideas I want to put in Stardew. I will go back and fix that real quick.
I will continue to add things to this game until I'm
You
satisfied
working on
with
a new
it.
game? Yeah,
Yes.
but it's Stardew Valley. Give me a sec.
Like I know this code backwards, forwards, upside down. You change it in Klingon, I know it.
One
I
of these
mean-
days I'm going to play Stardew Valley Expanded. I've heard
It's
a
the
lot of
mod,
really good,
right? That
yeah,
like lets you date Sandy and stuff like that.
it's just a huge expansion mod. I don't really know much about it, but I know it's big and everybody likes it, so one of these days.
Yeah, that's good. That's good enough.
Truly.
Yeah. And speaking of Advanced Wars, Nintendo's fully winding down all their operations in Russia.
Oh.
They banned the sale of their products when all that war shit started. They said that they're aware of companies like illegally importing it and selling it, but they have no. They're like, we have no affiliation with it, but we're aware of it. Probably sounds like something they can't really control much because it's probably deep in Russia and they can't really do a whole lot.
Yep.
True.
But yeah, most of their staff have been let go. They're kind of just packing up shop for real, which makes
As they
sense.
should.
Yeah.
I found my
They are.
sword.
All right, on to Collector's Corner, the weekly segment where we go around and talk about what games you've been playing and mistakes and all that good
Cooper's
stuff.
unfortunately not back in time for it.
Oh, that's his fault.
That there's a mistake right there.
He said tomorrow was fine.
Yeah.
And it's not his fault that he's out with family, but like
Yeah, how dare
we
he?
can't-
How dare he engage with family when there's a
Is that-
podcast to record?
But also, some of us have to be up early tomorrow. We can't have the podcast go all night.
This is our job.
It's a lie.
We
Yeah,
get paid
I'm on the clock for
nothing
this.
to do this.
No, hey, we've earned.
Probably
Hold on.
what, like $3?
I don't even.
$0.03?
I don't. Less than Grant's, more than Alex's. Hold on.
85 cents. $1.30.
Lifetime. We have earned $1.37.
Boom! Fourth shot. Or third shot.
If we keep guessing, we'll get it.
What's that, like
Wow,
a
$1.
thousandth of a cent an hour?
If that.
If that, the amount of work.
I looked
I mean-
ahead in the notes and now I'm completely obsessed.
All right. Alex, you start this week because you're playing Breath of the Wild.
I am playing Breath of the Wild, and that's mostly what I've been playing this week. I might have a slight problem. I've fallen back in love with Breath of the Wild.
Oh, you're just following. Yeah, you're following the arc again.
Yeah. It's just
Nice.
so good.
Well, now's the time to play it, so you can have like a couple weeks before Tears of the Kingdom comes out.
Exactly, which is why I'm really annoyed by work being like, oh, but what if we give you back,
Work.
one day? No, I'd like to play Breath of the Wild. Like a lot. I got things to do. I'd like to have 2 off days, but it's mostly I played a little RE4, but I was like, I've got time for that, and went back to Breath of the Wild.
Oh,
It's just that game where it's like, do I want to play it? And once you're playing it, it's like, I don't want to put it back down.
Yeah, like I guess I'm gonna beat it again.
But I know if I don't beat it before I beat Tears of the Kingdom, the things in Tears of the Kingdom are gonna be like, make me be like, man, I miss being able to
the
do
the
this or
Bayo
this.
2 situation.
Yeah, it's
The Bayo
exactly.
3 situation.
I've been trying to put off going back and playing Breath of the Wild again, but I really need to go and get started on it.
Tears of the Kingdom comes out in about a month.
Don't
Like,
remind me. I know.
or no,
I
it's like
know.
25 days.
I have a
25,
tracker on my
24.
whiteboard at work.
Yeah,
Oh
it's 25 or 24 days, so it's not even a month anymore.
Don't remind me of that. But yeah.
Anything else, Alex?
It might just be those 2 this week. It's been a slow and long week. Cameron and I went and met some special characters I've got at Animal Kingdom right now for the 25th, 20th,
25th
25th.
anniversary of Disney's Animal Kingdom,
Yeah,
and also for Earth Day week,
you can meet
whatever you want to call
Baloo
it.
and King
Earth Day
Louie,
Saturday.
Tinkerbell, and one of the fairies.
Fawn,
Yeah.
the animal one from the Pixie Hollow movies.
All right.
That's fun.
Kyle.
Yes. I have played a little bit of Minecraft this week. Trying to build.
Yo, Cooper's represented.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
let's go.
Actually, I was playing it with Cooper, so yeah, we were building a base, and then I've been playing Deep Rock Galactic. Um,
I've heard of that.
yeah, it's dwarf game. Sit there, mine, and shoot bugs, and it's pretty dope. And Risk of Rain too. I played that also this week, but that's like a game that I've consistently played on and off for a very long time now. And other than that, I've gone to work this week. I really have not had
Yay.
much time to play.
Dude, work
Yeah.
sucks.
We're
swear.
bad.
Work sucks. All right, I'll go. I played more Cold War Zombies. I finally unlocked my sawed-off shotgun pistol. And
Nice.
I'm most of the way through. I'm like 2/3 of the way through the levels I need on it. It's kind of just like, okay, I'm gonna pick the easy map, and now it's just the longer I play, the more levels I get. It's kind of direct 1-to-1. The more kills I get with it, the more it goes up. So, but like,
Number go up.
but the thing is, normally I have 2 dudes up here that I play with a lot, and one of them is back home in North Carolina all week this week, so we can't play. So I've still got like one to play with, but it's also just kind of boring because we're playing on like the first map that came out because it's easy and just grind. I just shooting. There's no fun. There's no like we're not trying to do any Easter eggs. We're not trying to do any of this, that, or the other. Just like shoot, level go up, shoot, level go up.
Level go up.
Yeah.
Numbers go up.
I finally played the Mario Kart 8 DLC.
Nice.
About time.
Not,
Let's
you
go.
think?
Yeah, not very. I didn't even play the second cup. I played the first one though. It's good. I enjoy. It's just Mario Kart to me at this point. It's just more Mario Kart.
There's so much Mario
It's
Kart.
not. It's not bad. But it's not like, oh wow, look at all this new Mario Kart. It's just Mario Kart.
I like the Yoshi course a lot, but it's because
Yeah.
it's new.
Yeah, that was cool to see. The new course was the most interesting one. But it was all good. Played a little bit more Breath of the Wild, did a couple more shrines. I wasn't quite ready to go and beat Ganon yet, but I'm basically on his doorstep. Whenever I decide I'm done with shrines, I'm ready to fight him. And
You gonna go pick up the Hyrule Shield on Master Mode?
I'll have to look that up.
It's in Hyrule Castle
Oh, okay.
somewhere.
I do have the Master
It's
Sword
in a
already.
chest somewhere, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Um,
Yeah.
so played that, pre-ordered Advance Wars. Mostly just did a bunch of stuff that I've needed to catch up on. Like whenever I have a weekend that is not open, then I just get behind on everything because normally I do a lot of cleaning and stuff on the weekend during the day. Unless I have plans.
Got to be responsible.
Yeah, and then
Yo.
hey, Cooper's there. Welcome.
He survived.
He caught Collector's Corner.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, like I was home last weekend or not 2 weekends ago. So then I was just like had a bunch of stuff to catch up on. So mostly just like did adult things. I waxed my car. That took forever, but it looks so good right now. I got groceries. I meal prepped. I made like 6 meals. It's been
Ooh,
so
wow.
nice. I've never
Wow.
like now that I actually can see the benefit of meal prepping. I'm like, man, this is great because I just like open the fridge and I have a home cooked meal that I made, ready to go.
Yeah.
In like 2
That's
I
pretty
can
minutes.
good.
see it.
What'd you make?
It's like a hamburger steak kind of thing. Basically just like burger patties that you sear and then put it in like a dish with a cornstarch gravy. Bake that for like an hour. It gets really tender, and then rice and grilled zucchini and broccoli.
Oh wow.
So each container gets a patty and gravy and a cup of rice and a cup of vegetables, and it's good. It's filling. And I didn't think I would enjoy it this much, but it is really good. I'm glad I did that. Also, I got my new chair.
Yes, I see.
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
How
yeah.
It
nice.
is large.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Didn't you say the box it came in was up to your waist?
Yeah, a little above my waist. Yeah.
Dude, that'd be like 2/3 of me.
Yeah, you could literally fit in the box. We could fit Cameron in the box.
We
We wouldn't even have to
Cameron
break
and
any
Joel
legs or anything.
easily.
Oh yeah, Joel's not even a question.
I see. So that's what we're doing at my bachelor party.
I already
Get
got
in the
rid of the
box.
box. I guess I'll have to get you another box.
We'll get Cooper's old tuba case.
But it's super nice. The pillow's magnetic, which is awesome.
So you can remove it and clean it. That's good.
Well, that and like it's way more adjustable and stays in place because there's no strap to worry about now.
True.
The adjustment is crazy on this thing. Everything is super configurable. I've made it essentially to where I feel like I'm sitting in a bucket. But I've got lumbar support. It's so nice, and I'm glad I got the
Sounds-
XL one because like I barely fit the requirements to use this. They said like minimum height was 5'11", and I'm 6, so like it fits perfect. But I can also I can hang my feet off the chair if I want to go up higher. But like it's nice as it is, and like I've got plenty of width on the sides. Like this is I fit in here without being like crunched, but also it's not so big that it's like I don't know. It's just this is incredible.
That's good. You're
Nice.
pretty tall too, all things considered.
Yeah, it really like this legit could hold someone that's I don't know
for
whoever
everyone, it's
the
called
XL
PPE.
person that would buy this chair. Like everything's super heavy and reinforced, very high quality, and I've enjoyed it a lot.
So here's the big question: how much did it cost, Grant?
Hey, actually, I learned when I bought this chair. The next day, I was at work and I was telling my coworkers that I know have these chairs. I was like, "Hey, I made a mistake. I got one," and they're like, "Oh, sweet. Did you get your reimbursement yet?" And I was like, "What?" So it turns out my company will actually give you $100 back. They'll reimburse you up to $100 for an office chair for your house.
That's
That's
cool.
cool.
So I did get
Very
$100
jealous.
free from. So with that in mind, I paid a lot.
No, I want a price. I want to know how much the chair
That's a
cost.
post podcast answer.
Okay.
Yo,
If
I'm
you
not
want to
gonna
know how
embarrass
much it
Grant
is,
like
look it
that.
up.
I
yeah.
don't know the brand.
It's Secret Lab Titan Evo.
Okay.
Um,
Next.
but it is magnificent. Yeah, that's about it, I think.
Nice.
All right, Cameron.
So let's see, what have I played this week? It's all been Switch. Did I play? I don't think I played anything. That's or that's online. Oh, okay. So I did get on Yoshi's Island just to compare it to footage. I think I'm missing some footage somewhere because where I stopped YouTube wise is not where I stopped playing wise. So something's wonky there.
You're always
I
missing footage.
True. I started Metroid Prime Remastered. I'm about 2 hours in. It was a mistake to start that the day before I went back to work because I'm going to have no clue what I'm doing when I go back to it. Because I'm recording it, so stupid. Uh, it's yeah. So I've ran into the lava room like 8 times because I keep
Good.
finding it.
Good.
It's like,
I
oh, here's
wonder
a
if the
lava room.
lava room cooled
Great.
down on the like. I'm like, this is like the 6th time. It's probably cooler by now.
Yeah, like it's like,
Hey, I
oh,
found it again.
it's like here's a room. This is the lava room. I can't walk in here.
Yeah. Hey, Dunce.
I tried it.
You came in here
I
6
tried.
times again. Oh, like already.
I
It was
didn't
hot
look. I
all
didn't go
6
in that
times.
many times. I didn't go in that many times. I went in like
He recognized
twice.
the door.
I tried to roll through it and then immediately had to pop out and turn around to not die. Um,
Man, Cameron playing a
Cameron is like, nah,
Metroid
I
game
brute
for the
force it. I
first
got
time
it.
is hilarious.
Just a little 3rd-degree burns.
it's a little difficult.
You should play
Actual
other M where you actually have to do that.
no. Genuine question. When I get the energy tanks, is that like an additional 100 HP or
It's not energy is
Yes.
HP. So yes.
so I'd have 3 bars right now or two
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
I still don't. I don't think that's going to get me through the lava rooms. I think I need to find something for those.
Yes,
I
Cameron, that's how the game works. You find the
I
thing, it lets you go to
know.
the thing.
Find the thing
You don't just
that's
get
why it's a
900 health and like I'm
Metroidvania.
gonna bull
Yes.
rush my way through this.
I'm gonna bull rush my way through this. Oh,
I
look,
mean, you
another lava room,
can
and I'm
bull
dead.
rush your
But
way through
you're gonna die in
everything.
the
But
next room. You'll die in the next room though.
Yeah, when you find the new bomb explode bug enemy that you didn't know about, you walk in the door
Yeah.
and just boom, dead.
The I have started just avoiding the little guys that dig out of the ground because I'm tired of killing them every time I come back through the room, and they don't chase me fast enough to be a bother like the I can't think of what they're actually called, but I want to call them lemmings because they just follow each other and then all drop down and block the path. They're not called lemmings. Alex, you know what they're called
No, I don't
off the top of your
know
head?
We'll go with
The enemy
Metroid
names.
enemies.
Their names are kind of whatever.
Bug lemmings.
But yeah,
I
Bug
only know
lemmings,
like
yeah.
the ones that everybody would know from Metroid, which are
Metroid.
obvious like Metroid and Ridley, uh, X, stuff like that.
Dark Samus.
Yes.
So yeah, I've I've started the quest to find the 12 uh MacGuffins to gain all the power so I can go into the crater. But I kind of keep just getting lost. I almost really got lost though. There was one room with like the poison swamp water that I ended up almost leaving because I couldn't see the path around the room. I was like, oh, I can't go through here yet.
Hmm.
But it was the only room that I could go to.
Oh, so
So
when you
like,
go to
oh.
the swamp room, you're like, oh man, I just can't get through here yet. But when you go to the lava room, you're like, I got it.
I might be able to run it. I made it like 5 steps and I dropped to half HP and I was like, you let me in the room. It
I
didn't
saw something. It was
um,
my own untimely death.
It was my life.
it was my life.
Flashing
It
before
flashed before my eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually did somehow screw up in the poison swamp room where you get um the first upgrade, the missiles. Because I was jumping over to go to the area after I came back with the morph ball, and I somehow instead of or like while I was pushing jump, I pushed morph ball, so I morphed and missed the platform completely and landed below it. That even though it's not poison, it counts as poison. I was down to like 20, maybe. I don't. The footage has what it actually is, but like it was a significant amount.
Wait,
Come
For a
on,
platform
so
that
are
Tony.
did
you
not
gonna
have poison.
upload the footage of you going back into the lava room over and over again? Because I'll watch it.
I didn't go back in the locker room over and over again. Just once. I am very tempted. If I can figure out how to make it a YouTube short, I might make it a YouTube short. It goes in lava room.
I wonder what's in this room. Oh, it's lava.
Huh.
I wonder what's in
Huh.
that room.
The dimension player goes in lava room. Yes. This lava room is made out of lava.
You never would have thought, would you?
Game, you
Never
can't
would have
do
guessed. Well, so aside from being bad at Metroid, I did Splatoon 3. The extra work was something. People are bad, but so am I.
that. You can be bad together.
Yeah, people do not know how to use rollers
Do
because
you
everyone kept.
though?
I would know to put the roller on the ground so that all the small fry just run into it and die.
Well, that's better, I guess.
That is better. Um, so that was an experience. I think all three. So mine, Alex, and Cooper's account. I think all three ended up in bronze because silver was like 166 or something.
Oh, my
It
lord.
was ridiculous. Gold was like 200 something, like 220. Absolutely insane.
Dang.
I started Minish Cap.
Nice.
No, nobody told me the snot kid from Wind Waker was in there.
Oh, now you know.
Now I know.
Yeah,
That's why you play the
yeah.
game. Oh yeah, I forgot.
That's why
I
you play
played
the game.
Mario Advance 4 more finally on NSO. I'm like in world
I
5 or 6.
I am currently playing that. I am in World 7. I'm almost to the castle.
I totally
That
have
is
given up on any my integrity. I've been rewinding constantly.
Oh, look, I'm just trying to beat the game. I don't like it. It's Mario. The number of Marios I've played and beat, like legitimately, I think I can cheat on one that allows me to.
Yeah.
So I'm playing through that. I'm in World 7. Um, I just cleared the last World 7 tower. So trying to finish that up. Oh, I went to I went with Alex to Animal Kingdom today, but I went to Universal on Friday to have something to do before I cat sat all weekend. I did Men in Black. I won, I guess. I don't like the way those points are scored. Because unlike Buzz Lightyear, Men in Black, there's a randomized aspect to it. You push the button, you get 100,000. Or yeah, it was 100,000, but I think it can be more or less, whatever. Sometimes nobody gets a bonus, you know. But I got 100,000, and the guy next to me was like, "Yeah, I was gonna win," and he got the bonus. I'm like, "Is that how this works? I don't know how this works." Um, yeah, it's I don't like Universal Solo as much. It's I don't not as relaxing, I guess.
Yeah, I would have no idea what to do in
Fair
a
enough.
theme park alone.
Yeah. I mean, Universal has more single rider queues, but it's still Universal Solo. I think if I think when Epic Universe opens and Mario has, you know, their gazillion little uh power band things, then there might be something to do, but as of right now, like it's Universal. I don't really want to be there solo, but I was blocked out last week at Disney, so I said screw it. But yeah, I think otherwise that's
All you got?
I think that's about it.
All right,
Yeah,
Cooper here,
that
close
sounds
us
about it.
off.
All right, bet I got y'all. Um, I've been playing a lot of lab. Like, it's fun, dude.
Yeah, without everyone else. You bitch.
uh,
Wow,
yeah,
the disrespect.
Distraction.
I
I've
mean,
been
I'm
grinding.
just saying.
I've been grinding out the Easter event with
But he won't help me grind out Splatoon.
Dude,
I feel a
Cooper,
lot of
yeah, Cooper, go to Claytor's corner. Immediately flamed from all
I feel a lot of
directions.
heat today. I feel a lot of heat.
This is what you get for being late.
Oh no. Oh my lord. Um well.
Well,
I guess you didn't play anything this week.
uh um dang. Oh, I played a little bit of Minecraft. Not a lot
Yeah, Kyle
though.
mentioned that you guys had played together.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the only reason there was no fire back on that one.
Yep.
I think that's mainly it. Like I went to Bucky's.
You did.
To
You
see
came and
Kyle.
visited me.
Yeah.
Bro, how is
I
working at Bucky's? I'm not gonna say my
It
normal phrasing.
yeah, it is good. The instructions are very simple, but this past week was opening week and it was utter hell. So
Yeah, I bet.
yeah, I am very, very happy to be on my day off today. and tomorrow.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
people treat that beaver like it's Mickey Mouse.
Oh, I know, it's crazy.
True.
I don't
Yeah, like
understand.
I'm all for the Megaplex gas station
Yep.
thing.
That
Like I've been an
that
avid
pays super well.
I've been an avid truck stop fan my entire life.
Yep.
But am I gonna go to the opening of a Love's? No. Like I
But
get it.
you'd go to an opening of a
No,
Bucky's.
no, I wouldn't. We had one in Athens
Oh
like a
well.
couple months ago. I get it.
Uh,
They sell gasoline and they also make barbecue. Cool. And I can also get a shirt. Cool. But I'm
Multiple
not gonna
shirts
go to
even.
opening day just to have a gas station brisket sandwich.
nah, dude, it's not a gas station. It's a Bucky's. Thank you very much.
It's a gas station.
Oh, you're gonna get me in trouble.
I mean, you said what you needed to say.
I did. I
I'm
did.
not employed by Bucky's. The beaver can't touch me. The beaver better shut up and
But-
pump my fucking gas.
Look, I'll give Bucky's this. The prices or the wages they pay are insane.
Dude,
Oh yeah,
for
that's the
real.
whole
Like-
reason I'm working there. Oh man.
All right. Fast Fay.
Oh, they dropped the new banner. That's right. It was like very recent. It was rearmed Ingrid, Rhea, Felix, and Sylvain. Um, which is weird. Apparently, people say that her weapon can only be used by her crest or whatever. So people that use it die or something.
Let's
And
go.
now it's
Interesting.
canon that anybody in the game can basically have her weapon. So
Well, look, all you have to do is go. That's not how it works in this world. Ta-da!
true.
It's like when Alex, back me up on this. When DC and Marvel crossed over, didn't they
The
some of the
Infinity
DC
Stones
villains?
didn't work.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
It's like that.
That's stupid. um, don't think I haven't really been. I haven't touched that in like a couple weeks. I'm not even gonna lie.
Wow.
So I don't
What?
really know what's going on.
Heresy?
Yeah,
He'll be back to playing it. He just takes breaks from it.
I take it a while.
You could
He
at least get
grinds
the
out like
daily
crazy.
orbs.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
probably
right.
should start. Yeah, I don't know.
You
It's
you
kind
could
of like
at least get the daily orbs.
Yeah.
That's your mistake here.
It's kind of been
Yeah,
like
true.
Apex. It's kind of like been like Apex for me, or just
It is not as toxic as
oh no,
Apex.
nowhere near close. But yeah, I just haven't had motivation, I guess, to play it. But yeah, that's about it.
All right, well, on to the tidbits. Quidditch Champions, a Harry Potter competitive multiplayer was announced. You can sign up for a playtest, actually, if you want. They're very limited. I don't know if they're...
A mobile game, right? Most likely. what?
Um, they say
No, it's
for PC
console and
and
PC.
yeah, unconfirmed console platforms and PC.
I went through the sign up thing. It
My
asks what platforms you play on. Xbox One, Xbox Series X, slash S, PS4, PS5, Switch, PC. It also asked how many hours, what is your lifetime hours of like probably 6 or 7 different categories. One of those categories put Mario Kart with like FIFA and sports games, like
Mm-hmm.
3,000, I guess.
I could get like Mario Kart and maybe like the one Grant plays, Forza, right?
Yeah,
I
racing
might have also-
games. I don't know if I
Yeah,
would
but it
count
wasn't-
Mario
they
Kart
weren't
as
under
a sports
racing.
game. Yeah, like I
Yeah.
can see
they weren't
the
under
racing
racing though.
thing.
I think Forza was also under there, but like it wasn't
That's like
racing.
but
It was the
that's
category was not racing.
that's different genres though. Like I'll play Mario Kart, but if you hit me up for like FIFA, I'll be like, dog, you're asking the wrong dude.
Hold on, let me go get my FIFA guy or Forza guy.
Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah,
Um,
no.
One of the categories specifically was like fantasy sports. So Rocket League was one of them.
Oh, I thought
I
you
think
meant like so do you gamble? how
do you gamble?
how prone to you are buying loot boxes?
Can we convince you to buy these Harry Potter loot boxes that'll get us banned in like 8 countries,
Yeah.
I
especially
mean, you
Germany?
could probably convince me. I'm not gonna lie.
Um, but yeah, it was a weird category setup.
Mhm.
I fine, sure. A lot of them I was like, yeah, I play games.
Do
One of
you
them was
though?
no, you're right. Damn.
Yeah, are you even a gamer if you don't have a record of every hour you've ever played on any game into
No,
categories?
they're like, here's the lifetime games. I'm like, do you realize how many games don't count these hours?
Yeah, for real. I wish Minecraft
Like,
counted its, bro. I would love to see my Minecraft
good freaking night.
We
lifetime.
I don't
used
want
to
to
have
know.
it on the Minecraft website.
I say it used to be on Java, I thought, but
I mean,
Used to is the key word there.
Yeah.
well, hey,
Um, Microsoft confirms the departure of longtime Halo franchise director Frank O'Connor.
I don't know who that is. No.
Um, well, here I got somebody else who don't. I got somebody else who don't know. Another guy that was big on Halo. He was one of the earlier leaders on Halo. Is now his name is Joseph Staten, and he is now working to make a new original IP for Netflix. A game.
I saw
oh,
that.
Why?
Yeah. I don't know.
interesting.
We've tried to answer this question. Why Netflix and video game? No. Stop
Yeah,
it.
for real.
Bad
They want to
Netflix.
be Microsoft.
Wanting to be Microsoft is like wanting to be Sega from 10
that
years ago.
Dang. I mean, facts, but dang.
Um, oh yeah, there's a new study out that says that millennials actually spend more time playing video games than Gen Z, which is pretty impressive considering Gen Z still contains a lot of children.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So I also saw that study, and I think it depends on what are you defining as like video game? Because Gen Z is definitely on their phones all the time. I guess no, wait, I did
Yeah.
read the study. They claim that most Gen Z are watching people play, but not actually playing themselves.
yeah, that makes sense. Also, Gen Z probably is just surfing fucking like Instagram or something like that.
Mhm.
yeah.
Um, so they say that 52% of millennials surveyed rank playing video games as their top interest. And 40% of fandom's millennial audience spends over 22 hours a week gaming, compared to only 29% of tweens. So the term they use.
Queen.
Mm.
Tweens.
Millennial
Okay.
users are at least 24% more likely to be, quote, heavily influenced to buy games compared to the average fandom user. Um,
Interesting.
Interesting.
tweens are most likely to play battle royale, racing, and survival games, while millennials gravitate more towards MMO strategy and RPG genres.
Kinda, I guess. I don't
Uh, I
know.
I don't look at some point you start gravitating towards stuff that doesn't take dozens and dozens of hours to play because
No,
that's
I
what you
disagree. But I think it's more like
Hmm.
people will just play what they've got time to play.
which is the
Yeah.
thing. That's why I feel like it would you'd gravitate towards stuff that doesn't take like Xenoblade Link.
Well,
Well, also
you're
like
just
when you're saying tweens, you're like what age is defined
Like
as a
what
tween?
like
I think it's
uh
like
11 and
10
12.
to Yeah, I was gonna say I think that's 10 to 12-year-olds.
Pre-adolescence, so 9 to 12.
The ones that had the like
Yeah, so
get
shocker, when I was 9, I couldn't imagine playing an RPG. Of course, the tweens were playing Battle Royale and racing and survival games, and
Yeah.
millennials are
yeah,
playing MMO
because the
strategy
only
RPGs. Like, no duh.
I mean, and think about this, right? Like, you can't have them play Pokemon because what if realistically, what have they been growing up playing Pokemon as? Pokemon Go. It's not. It's not the same. It's like, yeah, Pokemon's still an RPG, and it's still, very popular, and obviously because Sword and Shield did amazingly well, but
Also,
you know,
shooters are free, or a
shooters,
lot of them.
A lot of
Yeah.
them are free. Yeah.
the ones they're playing are free,
Yeah.
especially Fortnite.
But their favorite streamer also plays the game, so that's
That
what they're
that
playing.
yeah, exactly.
It's just an interesting little
Yeah.
study.
This is yeah.
Um, and like the point of the article I'm reading is like maybe that's kind of an untapped market, like well, market more towards millennials. Although
They're
personally, I
they're
think they do that plenty. I feel very marketed
uh,
towards, and I'm
I also feel
barely.
like most like what you were talking about though, a lot of RPGs have been going into more adult themes anyways
Yeah.
Yeah.
recently because they kind of know who their audience is right now.
Yep. That doesn't bother me though. I'm
Yeah.
Yeah.
totally cool with that.
Mhm.
Oh, we have another U.S. senator complaining about
My
the Sony
favorite.
Microsoft thing. So,
Oh my god.
this one's not really accusatory. It's more just I don't want to say interrogational, inquisitive. I think that's the term.
Mm.
North Dakota Republican Senator Kevin Kramer sent an open letter to the Sony CEO, like the one in Japan, quote, regarding its anti-competitive behavior and to request information on the company's acquisition agreements. He goes on to, he is writing to express concern about Sony's efforts to protect its gaming console business from competition. He goes on to claim, quote, I am concerned Sony's dominance of that market and its efforts to perpetuate its current position imperils an important economic development opportunity for North Dakota. Now, two things. One, that's a lot of words. Two,
It is a lot of
there's no
words.
way
Well-
he's checking the development opportunity for North Dakota. Although, if you keep reading the article, apparently North Dakota is developing like legitimately as one of the leading states for computer science and cybersecurity education, which I was not expecting to read.
That's actually kind of cool though.
So,
I are we still under the same basis that the market that they're talking about, like, because we
They're
talked about
still
this
all
previously,
talking
right?
about the
It's
same market that Sony
that
said.
it's not Sony, right?
Yes,
Whoever
Sony brought
determined
up.
it.
No, Sony was the one who created the original term, and that's why Microsoft's like
Yeah,
going
they're
crazy
abusing
with
us.
it.
oh, okay.
The
So,
the market that doesn't include any of the other competition.
but here's the interesting. This is where it gets interesting. Okay, so he goes on to claim that Sony's attempt to oppose Microsoft's proposed acquisition of Activision Blizzard is an example of anti-competitive conduct, saying it's even more troubling that Sony's lobbying of the FTC and other regulators began shortly after Sony itself acquired Bungie.
Okay, Bungie is forced to put all their games on every other console.
Yeah.
There you go.
Like
Problem
they
solved.
wouldn't sell to Sony unless they were allowed to put it wherever they wanted. Microsoft's going to remove everything from every other console.
Yeah, but don't think so much about the acquisition itself. The key term is that Sony started lobbying the FTC and other regulators after doing that. Which, whenever I hear somebody lobbying, I'm like, okay, screw you. So again, not that I'm like, okay, Microsoft's the good guy here. That's not the point. The point is, Sony is also dirty, and they do stupid
Well,
crap
you
like
knew
this
that.
behind the scenes. and I don't know. I just feel like that's important to keep in mind because as much as I love talking shit about Microsoft because they deserve it, Sony also kind of sucks. So yeah, he's asking for all agreements that give Sony an exclusive right to a game, all agreements between Sony and third-party publishers that prevent them from releasing games on other systems, all internal company documents that describe the strategic rationale for Sony's decision to acquire Bungie, and all correspondence with US government or regulatory agencies relating to video game competition. So he's basically just like, "Hey, I want to see everything." And made it an open letter for other people to read. So I did not expect Mr. Kramer from North Dakota to be the guy, but it's just an interesting thing. I kind of don't like where this whole thing is going, but
Yeah, I don't either.
It gets bigger and bigger every week.
I mean, it's fine.
It's gonna be a mess. Like by the time it's over, it's gonna be an absolute mess. It'll be a fun mess.
No, it won't. It's not a fun mess. I'm sick of hearing.
All right. So Nintendo won another court battle against a pirate website. This one is France Run page called D Storage that sold I think it was just pirated Switch games.
It was.
So kind of like the first guy that did this. The D Storage is now required to pay about 468,000 euros. Another one bites the dust. Splatoon Splatfest. Next one is announced. It's Zelda themed. Zelda crossover. Power versus Wisdom versus Courage. The Triforce. It's from May 5th to May 7th. And also one of the maps is getting a Triforce shaped variant for Tricolor Battle.
Cool.
Hmm.
And I can actually play it.
It's gonna be so fun. It's also the weekend of Halo's graduation, so that's unfortunate. Or maybe,
No,
well,
that's
maybe
why
not.
That's why I said I could play it, Cameron. Because we'll be home.
That's true. Well, let's see if Grant's available, and then we might actually be able to do another Splatfest together.
Hopefully.
Because poor Kyle's probably going to be working.
Dude, I hate that it's
Not
too much
necessarily.
work.
I mean, I have 3 weeks lead time to know what my schedule's gonna be. So
Oh wow.
Damn!
No, that's 2.
That's
yes, it's very nice.
really nice.
Alex has a week.
Yeah, dude, you work hourly and you get 3 weeks into your schedule. That's impressive, dude.
Hell yeah. I know, it's great.
get-
I'm
you get 3
I'm
weeks
really
in-
enjoying it.
I mean, you should have that, or that should be your next schedule drop, I guess. Something
Yeah, probably. I mean, I can go take a look at it after we're off stream, but
like that. Damn.
yeah,
'Cause
no, it's
when-
quite nice.
When I was working at the college program, I had the schedule, like the next week's schedule, the Tuesday before I had to work at,
Oh my lord.
like the Tuesday night. So
Well, like every other
Wednesday at midnight.
yeah, every other job I've had has been like you get it right before you have to work it.
Yep.
Pretty
But
much.
then I came to Bucky's and they were like, "Yeah, you're gonna have it 3 weeks in advance." I was like, "All right then, thank you."
Yeah, no. One of the dudes in my class
Very
was like,
cool.
we
Yeah.
get it the Friday night leading into the weekend and all. I was like, dude.
Yep, that's
No.
how
Wait,
the Hound
Wait, he has
was.
it the Friday before he has to work
Yep,
Like
that weekend.
yeah.
that's how it was at
what?
the Hound. They would give us
Yeah.
our
I don't.
schedule on Friday, and then we like would have to go in Saturday and Sunday for brunch.
Yeah.
It was like in the early morning.
That's
It was
I hope you
bullshit.
didn't want to do anything that weekend.
I was gonna say that's why
Yeah,
I hated
I
working
hope
there
you
so
weren't
much,
4 beers into this Friday already.
among other things. Yeah, among other things, that's why I hated working there.
Oh.
So.
Well, y'all aren't old enough to drink anyway. It's fine.
Not legally.
Hey.
I'm just saying.
Kyle, we gotta fire you.
Wait, whoa. Hold up a second now.
If you fire
take
Kyle,
your
you gotta
1,000
fire
cents.
everybody. That's not like Kyle's like the
Facts.
I'm drinking and I'm 18. Wow,
Ooh,
never heard that
19
one
thing.
before.
My upstairs neighbors are playing bowling again because I can hear it. I don't know if it's actually bowling, but
Like Wii bowling?
no, like
Oh.
it always sounds like they're actually bowling upstairs.
Oh.
That's
Like
like you can join them.
Facts.
The Mario movie is gonna get a soundtrack release on vinyl and cassette and
Dude, yeah,
CD.
that's
Interesting.
Grant's
crazy.
gonna
And they're
buy the
colored
vinyl.
vinyls. I
That's gonna
probably
be
won't, but
pretty fire.
although if man, Driving Me Bananas is on there, isn't it? Oh.
Yeah, because that's part of the soundtrack. It's
Yeah.
on Spotify. Actually, ooh, I could listen to that on the way to work tomorrow. Oh yeah.
Hmm.
I wish that would
Dude.
make my day better in the morning.
Oh,
It
goodness.
makes my
I
day.
get to listen to
Look,
Driving Me Bananas because I'm
Let's
driving. I'm
go.
driving myself bananas driving to this job.
by going to work. Look, I get up at like 6:30 at the latest to be able to get to work before I-4 gets backed up for an hour. I need something because who am I supposed to talk to better? Like Alex is the only person up, and he's basically dead to the world by that point because his brain's been off for 5 hours. No offense, Alex. I just know your brain's off because you've already worked and you've clicked out so that you can relax a little bit.
Yeah. He's right that I'm up at that hour, but it's not like a wake up. It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Existing,
I'm
playing
I'm
games.
exist. I'm
but
trying
don't
to
talk to me.
relax.
Yeah.
The Knuckles TV series on Paramount Plus got its main cast shown off.
Yeah,
Nice.
Idris Elba's back as Knuckles, right?
Yeah. Apparently, it takes place sometime between Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 for the movies. So cool.
I have not seen a single Sonic movie.
Me neither.
I did when I was on
I
the
have Sonic
program
on 4K
because
Blu-ray, and I still haven't seen it. It's sitting on the
amazing,
shelf downstairs right now.
Fantastic.
amazing. I saw parts of it because my roommate really liked it. It's fine. Yeah, look, you know what I know about Sonic as a movie character? He's the hero of the Chip and Dale live action reboot. That's what I know about Sonic as a live action character. It's not even the good one. It's the bad Sonic. I was really bored that day.
New games got announced for PlayStation Plus. Wolfenstein 1 and Wolfenstein 2 and The Evil Within are coming to PlayStation Plus Extra. Doom 1, Doom 2, Doom 64, and Doom 3 and Dishonored are all coming to PlayStation Plus Premium.
It feels really weird for Doom 64
I was going to say the same thing. Like, oh yeah, 1,
like,
2, 64, 3.
What happened to Doom 4 through 62?
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
They're not good.
Oh,
You didn't remember them anyway, so it doesn't matter.
yeah. You know what's being removed from PlayStation Premium or one of their services? Fallen Wonderland.
Good.
What is that?
I didn't want it.
You didn't want it. Why is it on there?
What is Fallen Wonderland?
A really, really, really shitty platformer. Made by Square Enix. They should stick to RPGs.
Yeah, basically
The guy
they were developing it. They fired the guy that was making it, and then it was garbage from that moment. And they just immediately put it out, and it was not even close to being ready.
Lovely.
And the guy that made it also got arrested.
Yep.
We talked about that previously on the show.
That's awesome.
Good meme. Good meme.
Love that for that dude.
Love that, getting fired and arrested.
He's living his
Real.
best life for real.
You know, what's a Japanese prison? It's got to be better than an American prison, right?
No.
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 Probably not. It's probably
No,
a lot
probably
worse.
not. I'm pretty sure American
It's
prisons are
still
like, in terms of like,
bougie,
yeah,
like
probably
bougie prison,
European
kind of.
prisons are number one, and then American prisons definitely far down from that, but still up there. And then eventually you start
Like
getting
2
into
or
like Middle
3.
Eastern prisons where you get beat and drowned and stuff.
Yeah, because there's less
We're gonna get
legality.
banned from
There's less
YouTube for
protection.
That's
talking
called
about this.
waterboarding.
I mean, I'm not wrong. I'm not making fun of it. I'm just saying like, not all
Yeah,
prisons are
yeah.
equal. You read all those
No,
articles
definitely
about like some guy in a Swedish prison that got fully rehabilitated and now is a professor somewhere because he had access to all this crap in his thing, and then you're like,
Look,
oh, I wonder how many people drowned in a bamboo water thing in China this week.
our prisons are basically set up so that if a rich person ends up there, they're still, they can still do whatever they want.
Exactly.
But yeah, of course, because America.
Land of the rich,
Like
home
we're
of the rich.
You're
Yeah, like-
that's the real reason you're gonna get kicked from YouTube.
yeah, no, we're literally like one of the few countries that's like, what, innocent till proven guilty.
Yes.
Because all the other ones are like, nope, you guilty too. Otherwise,
Hardly.
Suicide Squad was delayed until February 2024. Maybe they'll just delay it. If we delay it forever, then it never comes out.
Then
We can just
no, if we delay it forever, we just
Brilliant.
have Duke Nukem.
Sounds like a good plan, honestly.
honestly,
Having Duke Nukem is a good plan.
No,
I
no,
just
I'm
delay
saying
it
delaying it
forever.
I'm saying delaying Suicide Squad forever is a good.
If we get a Duke Nukem, at least it'll be a good story and not just another one of those loot box trash games that gets thrown in the pile. Under the is this Marvel Avengers again pile?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, see,
I'm
that's
glad you
lame.
noticed.
But if it gets delayed forever and we get a Duke Nukem, then at least it'll be fun. It'll be like, ha, that was almost as bad as Suicide Squad. It's healthy. It's all I'm saying. It's
Dang.
healthy.
See, Grant gets it.
yeah,
Yeah,
It's-
I'm playing 7D chess right now.
like it's still bad, but
It's not that bad.
Well, do you want a bad game that's just like so bad it's not?
It was bad,
It's bad. It's
and
so
it's
bad
just-
you forget it. Like, which arguably makes it the worst game. But, or would you rather have the bad game that's like, oh man, that was bad.
Bad
What do you
game
know
or
about game?
baddest game?
Yeah, that's basically what we're struggling with right now.
So Sonic or Pokemon?
Star Fox Zero.
No, Star
True.
Fox.
Hogwarts Legacy sells 250%, 256% more than expected.
See, look, Square. If you just lowered your expectations, you could have headlines like that.
Or
Nah.
just like
No.
don't do this. I don't know where you think the good in Suicide Squad is, but
They're not the
Maybe-
ones making Suicide Squad though.
what's the one they are making?
They made Avengers.
They made
They made Forspoken.
Forspoken.
Because I keep getting ads for it on Reddit. They made one of those. Do you remember? I think it was Vault Tech, for mobile.
And eventually Switch.
No.
The Fallout mobile
Was
game?
it on Switch? Yeah.
Yeah, that's on Switch right now, I think.
Yeah. Okay. It's that, but with Noctis and I think her name's Luna, from Final Fantasy 15.
No, bro, that's Tifa.
No, it's Luna. It's Final Fantasy 15 characters.
They're all the same to me.
But yeah,
Final
they made Vault-Tec, but with the as a mobile game.
Great. Sold.
Bro,
Sold.
Tecmo Bowl. Tecmo Bowl.
Don't
Go.
I don't understand what I don't think Square knows what they're doing anymore. I think like
Well,
Square
to
needs
not
to
know what you're doing anymore would rely on the fact that you knew what you were doing to begin with.
they knew at some point because that's
Barely.
how they ended up merged with
Wait.
that's how they ended up
Pump-
merged together.
Pump the brakes.
Hmm.
Square Enix
Wait,
is
what?
going back to their roots, right? Pre-Final Fantasy, you know the story. They made a bunch of trash, and then they were about to die, and they made Final Fantasy, and everything was safe. They're going back to their roots.
Wasn't that when they were just SquareSoft though?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, so
Heritage.
we're going classic.
Yeah, we're going back to the being faithful to
Amazing.
our ancestors.
Amazing. Did Enix do something that like wasn't this stupid? I hope they did something that wasn't this stupid.
I have no idea. All right, old but still interesting tidbit. I I can't believe this is real. I had to Google several different sources to make sure this wasn't BS. But so Reznor, who's the Triceratops that sits on the spinning wheel of four Triceratops in Mario games, you know, he started in Super Mario World.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in a bunch of
Oh
them.
yeah.
Yeah. So that
Spinning Wheel of
he is
Fortune.
named after Trent Reznor, excuse me. That is from Nine Inch Nails. And if you don't know the band Nine Inch Nails, one of their most famous songs is a song called "Animal," where they talk about doing and treating you like an animal during it, like violently.
Oh. That's
So
cool.
yeah, and that's real. Trent Reznor from Nine Inch Nails is where they got the name for Reznor in Super Mario.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
Interesting.
Love that. Let's see. On the rumors, YouTuber Mike Odyssey claims previously reliable sources have told him a new Nintendo console is to be revealed in a June or September presentation. Nintendo Live?
Okay.
Maybe.
Could be.
August, right? No, September, because we were debating about doing it for my bachelor party.
Yeah. Could you September maybe, like 1% maybe. June, can you imagine releasing like Swan Song 2 for the Switch and then being like, "Oh yeah, here's a new Switch."
No,
Right after.
like I
If they
feel
were
like
gonna do it, it would have been with Tears of the Kingdom, not.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't feel like you launch a new system right after both. Like the special edition's fine, like that. You know, it's not like that's new, but I don't feel like you release a system seller and then 2 months later go, oh yeah, by the way, here's the
The
Super
system.
Switch Ultra 3DS.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I
Whatever.
think they're probably gonna wait for like Odyssey 2.
So
one of
that's
those.
what I was about to
They
say.
need-
The
they
1%
need
on the
something.
maybe in September
Is
is
Odyssey.
Because
that
they have to have like Odyssey
Or
logo.
not, maybe not Odyssey, but a new
it has to be a
Mario.
Mario.
yeah, so
Yeah,
they
new
announce it
Mario.
as September. They're going to be like, "Look, Switch 2, whatever you want to call it, Mario Odyssey 2, show the initial trailer coming March 2024." I can see
Exactly.
that. That's my
That's
1%
believable.
sliver. Yeah, that's my 1% sliver in the circle. I can see that.
That's the
Them
only way it
going,
works. Then.
here's Tears of the Kingdom.
Kinda.
Oh, by the way, we're releasing a new Switch next year. No way.
No. Yeah.
I
No,
kinda
or like especially not this year.
don't want to have to go buy a new Switch.
Well, if they were going to, it would have come out with Zelda.
Well, right, but I mean,
Yeah, because they don't. I mean, what haven't we been dealing with rumors for a while now that are like
Every year we
Nintendo
get-
has nothing? No, like Nintendo has nothing for the second half of 2023. Like they're not. They, I would
That's
hope
because
they've
leakers
learned.
don't know anything, and they're like, "Well, Nintendo, I don't know anything. Nintendo must just not have anything. It can't be me being wrong."
Maybe the children are wrong.
So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how good Mike Odyssey's sources hold up to that. Um, but yeah, doubt. Jez Corden says
Mhm.
that he has heard part of the reason for Suicide Squad's delay was to remove the always online requirement. No way they delayed it to make it better.
No, yeah,
No way.
X no.
F
Look,
to
if
no.
they're gonna actually make it better, then they wouldn't have done it loot boxes.
Mm-mm.
If you're gonna do, here's the thing, right? I don't care if you do the loot box style. I mean, obviously, Fortnite's still doing very, very well with that. But it has to be free.
Wait, does Fortnite do a loot box?
They used to,
Pretty sure they
I
still
assume,
do.
right?
I haven't touched Fortnite in like ever.
A,
So.
I mean, Apex still does,
True.
except for the countries where they're legally obligated not to.
Yeah,
And
so you
then,
get
you know,
crafting medals.
yeah, they like they're not doing um what they're still making their money off of essentially scamming children. Um,
Hey,
but like it's not in the same way. But
Mhm.
I don't look at what happened with Rocket League, right? Like ever since Epic took over, it's gotten significantly more expensive to get the same shit because they want to make their money.
inflation.
Oh
Like
yeah.
Damn inflation.
inflation. Yeah,
Inflation,
I don't
price
know.
games.
It's been like that since Epic took over, not just inflation.
Oh yeah, no, it's
So
not because of if no, inflation's not an acceptable answer in any any
field, yeah,
yeah.
it's great. They said, oh, this skin for the Octane $20. The Octane $20.
Nah, that's why I got the lo-fi one for free, and it's like the best skin ever.
Like it's ridiculous. I, I
Yeah,
don't.
no. Rocket League's cringe, bro.
I feel
Hey,
like
hey, whoa, whoa,
um
whoa, 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 whoa.
Nah, it's
Wow.
straight up cringe. Don't even try. It's fucking cringe.
Wow.
Dude, if they let you like ride around in a city or something with your car with the physics, that would be cool.
Bro,
I was
just
gonna say,
play
but
any driving game.
ever.
But
Don't
then
be
again,
upset
bro,
at
but
car
then I can't
soccer that it's
fly. I can't fly in my fucking car.
for real.
You can fly in GT.
No, that's lame.
Not the same.
You have to have a plane or a
this
helicopter for
this
that.
car soccer game has too
No,
much
you
soccer
can
in it.
if you put the car right next to the.
Uh Jason Schreier says Spider-Man 2 is releasing in September.
Believable.
Didn't we
Okay.
say this last week or am I just making that up? I feel like we
No,
always have
a
like a
lot
Spider-Man
of
2 rumor every week.
and a lot of them are like it's coming in September. So I think
Yeah.
it's like more like overlap. They're all just being like, "Oh yes, it's coming in September." So when Spider-Man 2 doesn't release in September, I'm gonna be very mad.
It would be kind of funny though.
Everyone has claimed it at this point.
I hope they release it like a day after September.
October 1st.
October 1st. That's what I would do as a company, though.
For real.
They all claim September. Well, we can make them look all bad by just releasing it one day outside of September.
Legit.
Um And
Oh,
okay, so finishing topic, Nintendo released the last trailer for Tears of the Kingdom on last Thursday, and kind of want to just like talk about it a little bit, and also I guess like point out like what's the one thing you're most excited for about the new game. Now that we're like this is like the last trailer, we're a month out, it's real, countdown's official, and then That'll probably be the last of the talk until either we are like, "Hey, don't go online because it's leaking," because I'm sure it's going to.
It's
Yeah,
Oh,
gonna
give
be.
it, give
100%.
it.
People are gonna find the
Let's
files.
see.
Mhm.
I guarantee by May 3rd, we will be saying don't go online. You're going to get spoiled.
Yep.
Because it's leaking. I guarantee it because that's what's happened with like every Switch release.
I mean, unless you
'Cause-
hate yourself, then go ahead and spoil it. But
Yeah, facts.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna cancel my pre-order because I don't want to spoil. I don't want to get it spoiled for me.
Yeah, for if you play the game, it'll spoil it. So that's why I'm not playing.
chill out. That's so stupid.
um,
I feel like I might have. I watched this Lost Got the Was this weekend because my brain was shot. I feel like there was a joke in there that was like Cooper's. I'm like, that's Cooper's joke. I'm like, but straight up, Cooper and Grant could both have done Scott the Woz stuff and would be doing just as well.
yeah, I just
Yeah.
I lack the ability to just come up with that garbage, like
On the spot.
intentionally.
spot.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
on the fly like this. It's just I just vomit my stupidity out there and it works. But like I don't know, I can't.
Writing a script and it
Writing
being,
a script would be hard.
And it'd be
I
just
don't
full
think
of bangers, like back
like-
to back to back. I can't.
He's-
Yeah.
he's
he's
talked about it
shown
on.
what he's writes, and it's not much, but he does.
Yeah,
have,
it's like this is the idea. We're going to do it, but like having that joke and then having to make it like natural. That I can't.
Yeah, it takes
That's
a
why
lot of
I'll.
effort for me to do the random things that he just comes up with. Like, he's
My
ranting about a
mirror's
game
in
that's
the
bad, and he's like,
shop.
"Scott, are you okay?" "Oh no, I'm fine." He's just pouring gasoline into a glass or something. Like, I just, I can't come up with that.
No, absolutely not. It's
Um,
like, but yeah, no, I just have to mention that since we brought up the spoilers thing.
so I rewatched it again today for this, and I noticed that there's a scene of cuts where it's like Link reaching down off of like a ledge, and then it cuts
That's from the
to
first
Zelda.
one.
That's Zelda's like falling back down like off the ledge, and then when it cuts back to the hands trying to grab, it's not Link's hand but like a Ganon, and like the size of Link's arm and hand, but it looks like it's been infected by Ganon because there's that other scene where he starts getting infected by that, whatever you want to call it,
So
calamity.
The
I guess.
blight.
them
Yeah.
falling
Blight, yeah, that's
is them falling is the original trailer. They're like exploring, and then we see them start to fall, or her falling. And that was several years ago at this point that they revealed that. So it's
Yeah, but
very consistent.
my point is the hand change, and like
Yeah, because
there's multiple
he
references
loses
to
his
that.
arm.
Yeah, but it looks like a calamity arm, even though it wasn't in the first shot, like when they first start falling. And like there's a shot where Ganon is like infecting him, almost like Venom, like Spider-Man.
Okay, hold on.
Yum yum.
And also
Yeah,
Ganon
okay.
in general, freaking swole, like Sekiro
You
looking.
Oh
So-
yeah, no.
If you back
There's-
it up to before the shot where you see his hand, you can see his whole arm is just like that.
Oh, okay.
Calamity.
When it's zoomed out, you can already see that.
Okay.
Interesting.
Then that makes because yeah, they showed the scene with him getting infected like that. So
Right. So
oh,
that's a
dude, can we
continued
get
scene.
blight? Can we control blight?
That would be so cool.
Blight
Maybe
arm?
at the end of the game. If it
At the
nothing
end of
else,
the game.
it would be that. Yeah, that would be a late game thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of like Skyward Sword feeling, and we've talked about this before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed one of the like puzzles, or I don't really know what you'd call it. It was most likely a puzzle. It's like him free falling from the sky, but like through like a net of lasers. And I was
Yeah.
like, that's
Yeah.
that's just Skyward Sword.
It's gonna be so good.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Ganon looks great. I love the way they brought him
The
back.
art, yeah, the art on Ganon this time
Literally
is
just straight up
gorgeous.
Sekiro.
Dude,
Yeah,
I'm
And
so glad
swole.
we've got
dude,
Ganondorf back for the
so
first time
good.
in 13 or 17 years.
Yeah, dude, we can see his
Yep.
freaking abs. He's got
We haven't
mad
had
pecs.
Yum yum.
Ganondorf since 2006.
Yeah, apparently we
outside
haven't
of
had the
Smash, and
we haven't
I'm
had
so excited.
oh sorry. We haven't had the trio together in years apparently, besides Warriors.
Well, yeah, but Warriors doesn't actually count as a real Zelda game.
But
Neither
So
does Smash.
true.
technically,
Yeah,
you
no, that's
have
a
the
Fire Emblem
original
game.
Ganon
That's a
uh,
Fire Emblem game.
in Skyward Sword. You have what Demiguise, whoever turns into Ganon that we know,
Oh,
and
yeah.
that's like, and then Ganondorf was or Ganon's in a Link Between Worlds at the very end of the game,
Mm.
and I think that might be it for Ganon and Ganondorf, like being there. You have Calamity Ganon, but does that really count? Does Black Fog count as
Yeah, like
Giant.
Ganon?
galactic size universal ethereal being versus hot looking
Link.
Japanese guy with green skin.
Let's go.
Yeah, like,
point.
Yeah,
but
I'm so excited. That final battle is going to be nuts.
Dude, for real.
Another sword to the head, maybe?
I'm 100% hype.
No, dude, it's got to be seppuku cuz he's Japanese theme. Although I can't foresee any storyline in which Ganon would kill himself. But I've been
No,
surprised
definitely
before.
not. I mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not impossible, but I wouldn't expect it.
it kind of depends on where, like,
So
where it technically falls on the timeline. Because they have kind of been playing into that a little bit.
we know
With
where it
the
is. It's way after all the others.
so that
Just like
I mean
Breath of
they
the Wild was.
could
It's way after
Yeah.
everything else.
they could they'd be like, yeah, look, that's the end of the cycle. That ends.
They're not gonna end the cycle.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
No, because then
they will
can't
until
go
they figure out the way
past.
to bring him back again. Like it, or
The
Yeah.
I say
only way
figure
I
out the way
see
like, oh, he's back.
the only way I see them doing something crazy with Ganon is if they split the Ganon and Demi Eyes back into two beings.
Yeah, I could see
That's
that.
it. That's the only way they would be like people.
I don't know what that thing is in the trailer where Link is encroaching on one of those enemy sites that's like built into a tree. You know, it's like got stairs and like wraps around and goes up and up and up to the chest at the top. And there's
Mhm.
like that gigantic spiky green brown mechanism that he shoots with one arrow, and then lasers come out of everywhere, and it just starts spinning super fast. But that
Dude,
I cannot wait to mess with that a lot.
the
I
amount
thought you were talking
of
about the. Go ahead. Sorry.
no, you can go.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I don't. I thought you were talking about the little corkscrew dude that like hits the tree. Is that what you're talking about?
No, it's like a stationary object on the top of one of these enemy sites that's like got the
Huh.
things in it, and he shoots it with an arrow, and just like 30 lasers come out at random directions, and it just starts spinning super fast.
Damn.
Oh man.
I don't think I remember that.
So
Yeah, like the amount of things that you're going to be able to create in this game is going to be insane.
yeah, they showed off the shield sword, which looks cool.
Yeah.
You combine shields with
Mhm.
swords, but that's not what I'm excited for. Companion AI looks pretty good, and I'm pretty excited for that.
The fact that you have
And
like a squad.
there's a lot of people in the world, and the fact that you can be like, "Come on, people, get on the carriage, let's go."
Do-do-do-do.
Naturally.
There's that new wolf guy that reminds me of the villain from the new Puss in Boots movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm interested to see what he's about.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I'm interested about anything. I missed this the first time, but the clip where like an Octorok comes out of the ground and shoots a rocket
And he
Link,
throws the rock back at
yeah, he
him.
does the reverse time thing.
Yeah.
Octoroks piss me off more than basically any other enemy in Zelda.
Grant's just gonna spend an hour throwing the rock
Absolutely,
back at
yeah.
them.
I'm going to genocide every Octorok I see
Good.
with that.
I'm gonna do the
specifically.
same.
I freaking hate Octoroks, dude.
They'll never see us coming, Grant. We got this, bro.
You didn't expect me to pull out the
Yeah.
time travel, did you?
Shield, no.
I did not
Time
factor
travel?
in the
Yes.
warp ability.
So hype.
It feels like
I don't
Uh,
have like.
Are you good?
The fact that we have a Zelda 1 enemy is really exciting for me. The
Yeah.
giant dragon
yeah.
thing is from the first Zelda game.
Yeah.
It does not look like that in the first Zelda game, but it is that enemy.
I don't really have any one particular thing that I'm looking most forward to.
It's more
But
like
it's just
it's
like,
the sequel to
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild, and it
oh,
looks like they nailed it being the sequel.
yeah. I mean, it's just the fact that in all Zelda games, kind of just running around and finding shit out is like the most fun for me. And especially whenever Breath of the Wild came out, the only thing I ever wanted to do was just run around and like try to find random shit in the world. Like the Korok seeds was like the most fun for me because I was just
Really?
yeah, I was just like stumbling upon these random locations and getting Koroks. It was just hilarious.
It's
So
fun to
that like
find them. It's not fun to complete the Koroks, but it's fun to
oh
find
no,
them.
I don't. Oh,
Yeah.
I still haven't.
Okay.
I've never tried to complete the Koroks, and I don't want to. But just
It,
I like the exploration part of Zelda the most, so
Uh,
that's what I'm most hyped
Understandable,
for.
Also,
understandable.
I just had this thought. uh, We've never gotten two Zelda games set in the exact same location, right? Like
True.
lore-wise, sure it's in the same area, or like it's the same
The
link from
same
the same
world.
timeline, or like it's like a thing, or it's like the dual release thing, or like like this, that, and the third. But
Yeah.
like
Not
two
in the
Zelda
same
games that are like
actual
sequels to each other.
location. Yeah.
okay, no, we've
'Cause-
had direct sequels, but
Yeah, but it's still okay.
locations pushing
The
it.
locations change because Majora's Mask definitely not.
Like direct sequels,
Not
we've got Majora's Mask, Phantom Hourglass,
yeah,
and
Phantom
then
Hourglass.
every Link between to the Past has 3 games that he follows up on because he's the
and
Link in 4 games.
Oh, nothing.
Mhm.
Sorry, way off topic. But if Chris Pratt doesn't voice anybody in the game, I'm not playing.
Thanks.
Exactly.
Wait, what did you say, Cooper?
If Chris Pratt
Something
doesn't,
stupid.
if Chris Pratt doesn't voice anybody in Tears of the Kingdom, I'm not playing.
Okay, and you're kicked from the stream.
elbows.
This is super unrelated, but did you guys see the clip of the interview of the cast and Jack Black's the only one to show up in a costume?
Yeah.
And
Oh,
That's
but
not
I
that
believe
he
accurate.
it.
has to try to seriously talk about the movie while in a Bowser costume, and no one else does
Yeah.
because he got tricked. That's some good content.
It is some good content.
But it's also Jack Black though. Like, you
Yeah,
I
know,
love
honestly,
Jack
I
Black.
would be
You-
more uncomfortable if Jack Black was in normal clothes.
Yeah.
That's true. You know he was
Like-
living for that moment too. Like
Oh yeah.
They just announced 8 minutes ago a new Tetris Cup.
No
really.
way. Who
Yeah,
is it?
it
That's
will
not
be
Yeah,
Kirby. Return
Kirby
to
and Return to
Dreamland.
Dreamland.
For April 24th. So 21st to 24th.
Yeah, so
I
this
will
weekend.
be
There you
playing,
go,
bro.
bonus news.
Bonus news right at the end, right when it's announced.
Fresh,
Fresh
off
off the
the, yeah,
fresh
hot
off
off the
press.
presses.
Me and Cameron same wavelength, bro.
But anyway, back to the
But-
topic.
Including getting it wrong.
Like they've never had. Like this is the most direct sequel that Zelda's ever had, and
Yeah.
it feels like that. Like
They're really leaning
literally
into
like what
it.
Stardew Valley is doing right now, where he's like, okay, it's been a million years. Here's all the mods to do it. It feels like Nintendo's just kind of doing that out of the box. They're like, okay, it's the same thing. There's new places and stuff, and like there's a bunch of new stuff. Don't get me wrong, but it's basically the same game now with the physics fully unlocked. You can build things. You can screw with time on things. You can fly. You can do whatever you want. Like,
So Nintendo said
that's
they were
true.
like, we had a lot of ideas, and we considered doing them as DLC, but we felt like we had too many ideas to release it as DLC, so we went with the sequel instead.
You
Yeah.
know, it's weird that people are like, this is too much of Breath of the Wild when that's exactly what Galaxy 2 was. And, you know, that's a pretty beloved game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't even see Rosalina in Galaxy 2 to the end of the game.
You get a fat purple Luma.
You
hey,
do get
don't
a
talk
map.
shit on Lubba, bro. Lubba's chill. Lubba's a G.
Absolute hope dog.
You wish you were Lubba.
That's facts.
Flying a ship all the time, sure.
We love Lubba.
Dude, that's like the completionist best part of the video on Galaxy 2 is that every time Lubba's on screen, he just starts playing Tupac. Well, any final remarks, gents?
I don't think so.
I think we're good till it leaks, and
we
then
need more
people get
news.
it on the emulator, and then I cry because people are.
I think we'll be okay. I don't think they're gonna be getting it on an emulator. Like
Before launch, they got a bunch of the
before.
others.
I mean,
I wouldn't be surprised
I don't know
if
how
they do, but I'm pretty good
it's
at
definitely
avoiding
going to be
spoilers. So.
close. It is
Yeah,
definitely
same.
going to be close to launch. Not that anyone like whoever eh, if a channel like for Future Gaming ends up posting something, here's like everything day one, then the whole game got leaked.
Yeah.
We'll know because we'll talk.
Well, I've
We'll,
also talked about it, but like
we'll
it
have
get
said
leaked to the
the
point where you
leak
can
is
emulate
out,
it.
but that's about it, the extent of.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
we'll
no,
talk about
I ain't playing, but like if it gets to leak to the point that it's able to be emulated, that's how we're gonna know is someone posts all of it on launch day.
Dude.
Yeah.
Y'all
Because otherwise
remember?
they're gonna get insta blocked by Nintendo.
Y'all
Although some
remember,
people are actually that stupid. So
Mexico and Smash Bros. That was a time, bro.
What?
What happened there? I don't. What are you talking
Remember,
about?
like all Smash got
Leaked
like
in
a whole
Mexico?
month, early. Remember?
I
yeah,
don't.
Y'all
Yeah, I don't
don't?
remember that. No.
Probably because I don't.
yeah.
I just don't pay attention to. I usually just don't even see when spoilers come out until either like Warrior64 tweets it or one of you guys says something.
Say if
Oh
it's
wow.
something I'm actually interested in and excited about, I just completely ignore everything about it until it's time.
Facts.
That's fair.
Oh yeah.
All right, well, I think that's going to end it for us here this week. Thank you so much for listening. We hope you enjoyed the show. Please share us with a friend. We post every Wednesday, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, youtube.com/StormwindGames. Anywhere that you listen to podcasts, you can find us. Add us on Twitter at AllNightGamers with a K. What are your thoughts on the Tears of the Kingdom trailer? Are you excited? What's your most anticipated feature or part of the game? Let us know. Can you believe a 11-year-old got stabbed at a Dollar Tree? We talked about that. I totally forgot. It's only been an hour and a half.
I
Oh
swear.
boy, Grant's
Yeah.
got dementia.
Oops. Who are you?
Hey, there's lava in the store.
Yeah, thanks you guys for listening. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Bye.